Slapped away from behind. Ricky goes back to get it. Fires it cross court. Kemp's got it right up into the alley. Power slam! Tomahawk!
The ball alive. Poked away by X. Out ahead to Kemp. Kemp will run across midcourt. Dribbles by Johnson to the cup. Oh, thundering over!
To the key. Up to Gary Payton. Lead pass to Kemp. He'll play it down! What a lob!
Taken it over to Campbell for the baseline. Flip won't go. Kemp all over that rebound like a bad suit. Out of backcourt. He comes out of the blocks on fire. Oh my goodness.
Drexler splits the defense. Big block by Shawn Kemp.
Not the backboard. Alley-oop. Hello! My! On the high post against Purvis Ellison. Gets him off his feet and goes power play to the basket. Over to McMillan again for three. Too strong. Butler, big chase by Perkins. Oh, what a play by Kemp, snatching it out of the air.
Bothered by Lou.
I just shot my shot at this little dot. I'm trying to crit that neck on her big neck. My niggas selling crit.
What's up, YouTube? It's Drum back video. Going to big body banger in 2 video. Now, first things first, make sure you like and subscribe on the road 4K. You know what I'm saying? Today, I'm the build dealer on your local corner. I'm coming at you with this Shawn Kemp build video. Yes, sir, it was requested. I think a couple weeks ago, and you know, I have it here today for y'all. So I had a good time making this build. You know, I obviously, you know, spoiler, used the pure finishing pie chart, and I've been dying to use that for a minute. Like, I really wanted to use that pie chart, but no builds really have, you know, been that type of build. But this Shawn Kemp build is that type of build. So I had a fun time making it, and I hope that y'all enjoy it. It's a pretty straightforward build. It has a bunch of badges as well, and on top of that, it can shoot a little bit. You know, it has a great post game and stuff like that. So, you know, I had a good time making this build, and I thank y'all for these types of suggestions. But anywho, without further ado, let's get right into the pie charts that I use for this build. So as I said earlier, I used the finishing pie chart, or the full blue pie chart. So yes, that means you can get 30 finishing badges and only Hall of Fame finishing badges. And obviously for Shawn Kemp, you know, I think that's a great one to go with. You know, just so with this build, you're gonna have elite contact dunks and big man contact dunks. You know, elite big man contact dunks. So yes, it's tough. You know, now for the physical profile, you could go with the balance one, but I went with the strength and vertical one because, you know, you're gonna be 6'10", and I'm gonna lower the weight significantly, which will make you you know, a lot faster. So as you see right here, I'm, you know, adjusting all the driving stuff, and you're going to have, like I said earlier, you're going to have pro, you know, big man contact dunks, elite big man contact dunks, regular elite contact dunks. You know, you're going to have all contact dunk packages except for the small contact dunks, which, you know, definitely separates this build, and Shawn Kemp definitely deserves that, you know, for his time in the NBA, you know, what he was doing. And then on top of that, you're going to have some solid defense. You're going to have great defense with 10 defensive rebounding badges. That's more than enough to do damage. You're going to be able to block shots. You're going to be able to get rebounds, you know, because your bounce alone will allow you to get boards over to our defenders. So yeah. And yeah, on top of that, the blocking, like you're gonna see in the gameplay, the blocking was crazy. Now, you see with these badge points, I'm trying to figure out what to do. You know, you have 20 free badge points. You can put it to mid-range shot if you want. You could put it to close shot. You could put it to pass, actually get extra playmaking badges. You know, and you could put it to defense. It's all up to you, because these 20, you know, extra badges, it's pretty much whatever you want to do with them. But right now, this build has 45. This build right now has 62 badges, and I still have 20 points remaining. So I just want y'all to keep that in mind. And you see, me personally, I ended up going with the mid-range shot, you know, instead of, you know, putting it anywhere else. So it ends with 63 badges, right? But if you're not trying to shoot mid-range here, you know, you can just put it up to close shot or wherever, you know, somewhere where it's useful, you know, and somewhere where you actually have an impact, because in reality, you're not going to be shooting a lot of mid-range shots. But if you want to shoot mid-range shots, put it right there. Now, personally, I'd put it at mid-range shots, but for the sake of this, you know, build, I'm not going to, because I'm not going to be shooting any mid-range shots. You know, there's no point. But just know that you have that option instead of putting it to close shot and pass accuracy like I did. You know, now for the height, you put him to 6'10", and you want to drop the weight down. You know, you don't want to drop it too far down, but you see I was playing with the weight a little bit. It's just so that your driving dunk goes up, so that at 99 you'll still be able to have those you know, elite contact dunks. Now with this build, I think you'll be able to have elite contact dunks at 96 overall, right? So you'll have the elite regular contact dunks, you know, like not the big man contact dunks. You'll still have elite big man contact dunks off riff. So you see right here, I'm just adjusting the weight. You could go lower where you have an 88 driving dunk and then you max out the wingspan and it'll go up to 92, which is what you need for elite contact dunks. But I think that's too low personally. So you see right here, when I max out the wingspan, I actually get 90 driving dunk, which means, you know, that I would get it at what, 97 overall. But say you drop it lower, you know, to 11, you'll be able to start off with elite contact dunk. So at the end of the day, it's up to you. For the sake of this build, I started at 211, you know, just to see if that would work, but started at a point where I, you know, don't have to wait too long to get the 99 or 92, you know, driving dunk. So you see I start with the 91 driving dunk, and then at 96 you have that elite contact dunk package. So you see right here, takeover, I go with post scoring takeover. I wish they had a slashing takeover. And you see I have built a glass cleaning finisher, which is nice. You know, it's very balanced, it's very skillful, and I really did enjoy making this build. Once again, thanks for, you know, suggesting these types of builds, because they're definitely different, and a lot of, you know, people aren't suggesting these types of builds. So keep suggesting like out of the norm builds, and I will get to them. I'll do them gladly, and you know, it'll just be a vibe. It'll be fun. So with this build, it was pretty dominant. Like I was just everywhere on the floor, you know, just dunking, laying, everything that I could, and I had a great time with this build. Like this build, I would definitely make my main, just because of everything that it can do. You know, not only can it drive and dunk, but it can rebound, block shots. If you needed to, it'll make a pass. You know, you see right there, the oop. I didn't even have lob setting finisher on, I don't think, and I forgot to put it on, but like, it's still catching oops like that. You see the rim protector, you know, it still can dribble down the court. The downhill's on gold. So yes, you can run the fast break. And Shawn Kemp back in the day, you know, he was like that. You know, he could run the fast break. He was dunking on people. Very dominant, 6'10". Nobody's seen somebody athletic like that before, other than maybe like Daryl Dawkins, or Larry Nance, you know, Julius Erving, like those type of players, you know, the one of a kind type of players. And Shawn Kemp was that type of player, you know, in terms of athleticism. You're definitely one of a kind athleticism, because there was literally nothing that teams could do to halt his jumping ability. And when he wanted to dunk on you, he'd dunk on you, you know, whether it was in the paint or driving. You know, that you remember that one dunk where he pointed at the defender on the ground, like that was one of the most disrespectful dunks, and there wasn't a tech call, you know. So that's the type of build that I was looking forward to making. That's the type of build that I made. Dominant all around, dominant finishing, blocking, just everything. It was everywhere at all times. And, you know, I had a great time making that build. So, you know, I hope y'all enjoyed it too. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You're on the road to 4K. Comment any builds that y'all want, and I will eventually get to them. But until then, I'm out. Peace.